Welcome back, boys and girls. This particular unit you've previously seen, or there's been a video out. We put a new cylinder and piston and rings and all of that fun stuff. I've redone the rear end, new bearing, all new bearing seals, brakes, yada yada yada. But it would not shift, so I made this shifter that goes on there, which works fine. It's just kind of a bear. So the owner decided, you know what, let's do what we can to fix this. Well, testing the connections, I'm getting a signal from the switches down to the ECM, but I'm not getting any signal from the ECM to the motor. So but I did test the motor. I put a new angle sensor in it. I did test the motor, and the motor works fine. So what I did was I got on the ECM does function in every other way that it should. It just does not send a signal to shift. So I got on Honda ESShiftKit.com, and I ordered a kit for this Recon. I think it was about $90, 98 bucks after shipping. And the way this works, it's really simple. The hardest part is getting some of the plugs unplugged. But you got your relay, one up, one down, one upshift, one downshift. You've got this plug that comes in here that goes directly to the shift motor, which that plug is just located right here under the oil cooler. That one was not an issue to get unplugged. The other plug is generally located on the other side here, above the oil cooler. Well, it's the green plug, 10-pin green plug, and you have to get, and I know this because I did not do it right. I couldn't get it unplugged from the frame with this connection here, so I just broke it off, and I was just going to zip tiles back up anyways. Fought it, could not get the original plug out. Finally, I managed to get this chunk of metal that was in here out, and a screwdriver, and I managed to, anyways, I fought it, just be patient with it, you'll get it. Finally got it pried apart, and you take this pigtail and you plug it in between the two connections. One plug is male, one plug is female. They just plug right up. Zero issues at all. I mean, plugs right in. And then you got your two relays here, and then you have your fused battery connection here. So you just hook this up, positive, negative on the battery, and she shifts. So let me set you up. I'll show you that. Well, you've seen that it's all plugged up. I still got to tidy it up yet, but that's easy. So we are connected. Let me get you guys set up, and I will show you the function of this. Before, this thing hasn't functioned in probably 15 years nearly. When it was brought to me, it had a ratchet and a socket on that emergency shift shaft. So just let me get you set up, and I'll show you the functionality. Okay, here we go. I just ran the positive through the frame, or next to the frame under the air box and up, and connected it to the battery. Now you're going to watch right here. Yeah, I know this is going to be gone, and it will go in the toolbox of the unit, so that should something happen in the future, they've got this to get by. Key on, shift up, shift down. Now we'll go to reverse. Well, you know how these quads are. Oh, you have to go up to go to reverse, okay. Let me pull this out of the way. Let's see if that's, no. Well, how come we're not getting the reverse out of it? Everything else is working like I see now. But no reverse. Maybe it needs to be running. Okay, let's try that. try the shifter to see if I get reversed. Oh, there it is. Okay, so it wasn't anything to do with the shifter. There's neutral. Maybe just because it's cold. There we go. Something is not, just as soon as I move it up just a tick, right there, you heard that click. I hope you heard it. Now it'll be reversed. I think it's just cold, needs to be used a little bit, but the motor's functioning like it should. Yeah, she's working. Good, good. So, I'll kind of give you a little rundown. All I'm going to do is I'm going to take these two connections and bundle them together, because the last thing you want is for any of these plugs to get any kind of debris or moisture or anything in there. And, obviously, you want to keep everything off of hot surfaces and yada, yada, yada. Like around your oil cooler and stuff, I'm going to run these lines up to the frame, get them up. The relays, they're going to go up in here and get zip tied up. So, and the power wire is just going to run right there, zip tied to the frame all the way back to the battery. So, and there's a 30 amp fuse inside that fuse link. So, but anyways, this is in pricing all of these parts to get this thing running. I previously tried the angle sensor, because I've had several in the past that's all it was a little angle sensor down there on this side of the shift motor, but that did nothing for it. It's just not getting a signal from the ECM, and the ECM is very pricey. So I know the customer would have paid to have an ECM put in here, but this kit being $100 shipped, it was worth a shot to me. So I'm glad to see that it works. Super easy, plug and play, and this thing is back in action the way it should be. You don't have to worry about any of this communicating bull crap. This is just, it is the meat and taters of it all, just power in, power out. So anyways, well, that's going to end this one. Please like and sub, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.